welcome back to Date Tech, and what I'm going to show you now is a little something that happened to me just recently with a virus. And this is basically how to recover hidden files or folders on a external hard drive or a flash or something like that. And basically what happens, I got a virus and it hid a lot of folders. It created actually shortcuts and hid the actual folders on the hard drive, and my antivirus went ahead and deleted all the shortcuts, so I had actually thought I'd lost everything. But with a little bit of checking, I actually noticed that the files were still on the hard drive, just that I couldn't see them anymore. And there are two ways to unhide folders on a hard drive, and I'm going to show you both methods. One obviously did not work for me, so I had to try the second method. But in this case, both will work because I don't actually have the virus anymore, so I've just sort of made a plan. I've created a shortcut of a hidden folder to show you basically what happens. So I'm going to open my computer here, and this is my flash drive. This is the flash drive I'm using. As you can see, I've used some spaces, about 1.2 gigs or something like that. A hidden folder that I put on the fold on this flash, and this is actually just a shortcut. Really, this is what the virus does. It actually creates a shortcut and it hides the actual folder. But if I go ahead and click this shortcut, it actually opens up the stuff that's in that folder. The problem is, if I go ahead and delete this shortcut now, then I'm not actually deleting the file. The file will actually still be there. It's just that now it's unseen. It'll actually say empty file. But what I'm going to do now, before I delete this file and show you actually how this works, I'm going to go and show you the old method, the first method you can use to do this. And it's very simple. Just go to Organize, Folder and Search Options, and you're going to go to View, and you're going to say Show Hidden Files and Folders from this drive, and just say Apply and OK. And if you look carefully, you'll see the folder has actually appeared. Now this is the shortcut that basically leads to that folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just let me go back to properties over here, and I'll show you now. Once you've done that, you can actually go here and say remove this and say apply, and it'll say apply to subfolders and folders. You can actually just go ahead and do that. It doesn't really necessarily. I didn't actually hide all those folders and things like that. You see it's doing that attributes now. Takes a little bit of time, and once that's done, just say OK, and your folder is pretty much back. Okay, so that is one method of actually getting back hidden files and folders. The problem with this is that once you've done this, you actually need to go back and change your attributes in the file and folder search option back to the default options, because right now you'll have a lot of files showing up on your hard drive or on your computer that are actually Windows related files. And if you don't really know what those files are, you can actually delete a file. That would be dangerous, okay, damage to your system. I'm going to click OK, and I'll show you again. If I open up, there's a shortcut to that one, so it's going to be pretty much the same thing inside there. And I can actually go ahead and delete that shortcut now, and the file will still be there. So you can go back here, say File and Folder Search Options, View, Restore Default Settings, Apply, and OK, and the folder is back. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to actually go and I'm going to hide that folder again. The reason I want to do this, I don't want to apply to the subfolders, is now I have back to basically the shortcut that opens that folder. So now, as I said before, what would happen with the virus is the virus will go ahead and your antivirus will actually go ahead and delete this shortcut. Now the flash says empty, this folder is empty. However, you still have used space. That means the primary folder, the folder that was hidden, is still on the hard drive. It's just that you can't see it anymore. Now with the virus, the option I used before, Organize File and Folder Search, does not work. It will not show you the folder. Okay, so there's another little trick that we can use. A little bit more intricate, but it works perfectly fine. You close that, and as you can see here, this is the first part that I want you to do. So you can basically go and say, there's two methods you can use with Windows 7. In XP you would say click Run, type command and open it up. In Windows 7 you can actually just type the word CMD into the search box, and it will appear. Now, there is another method with XP, also with Service Pack 3. The command structure is actually in there. There's a command prompt there, and if you go ahead and click that, it'll open up the same thing. So this is what we're looking for, and as you can see here, we are actually on the C drive. Now, we don't want to use the C drive because that's not where the hidden file is. The hidden file is actually on the flash. So if I move this aside here, let me just open up here, and I can show you what we're looking for. And what you're actually looking for is the F. Now, yours might be different. It might be a D or a G or whatever the case may be, but that's what you're looking for, F colon or G colon, whatever the case may be. And as you can see in my little type over here, it says type of location of your flash drive there. Okay, so we know it's F, and I'm going to click there now to get that prompt back again. And it doesn't have to be a capital letter, it can just be F and colon and enter, and it will change. Now you see it says C user wedge. That is my primary drive. Okay, this is the flash drive. So there's no user or whatever the case may be, it's just the flash drive. So what I want you to do then is you go ahead and you type in this. It is basically DIR. Okay, basically, sorry about that. Basically, you want to type DIR and space and forward slash, and I've done it again, sorry about that, and forward slash AH and press enter. And what it's going to do is going to tell me the volume drive is F is bow, which is the name of the flash. If you go back here now, you'll actually see there it is again. It's my sister's flash drive, don't let her know. And the file that is hidden is FX. So as you saw in previously, you'll see the file name was FX. 0 files, 0 bytes. Doesn't give you much information, but it tells you that the file is actually there. That directory is actually there. Okay, so now to recover the directory, this is actually rather simple. What I'm going to do is go back here again, and I'm going to type the word ATTRIB followed by space, and I'm going to put minus S space again, minus H, and a space again, and this is actually a wildcard. Okay, so it's very simple. It's a star dot star and a space again. And now you just put forward slash S and space and forward slash D, and as it says in the writing above, press enter, and pretty much done. You're going to wait for the command. The command prompt might appear again. But the file is slightly big, so you're going to wait for the command prompt to appear again over here. And once it does, your file should actually be back again. This is going to take a while because it's 1 point something gigs, so it's recovering. It's actually going through the process, the same process as it's gone through with when I unhid it the old way. So it might take a little while for it to do, and actually there it is, done. So you're basically done now, and you can basically go ahead and type in the word exit and press enter to enter the command prompt. And if I go back to my F drive now and I open it up, and there's the file. The difference with this is once you're done, if you go to properties now, it will automatically remove the hidden attribute completely. Okay, so it is gone. You can rehide it again if you want to, you can do whatever you want to, but that hidden attribute is gone. And it's important, it's very important to make sure that in the command prompt you actually specify the drive that you want to use. In that case it was the F drive, so I'm going to specify it again. You want to use the F drive, because if you're going to do all of what I've shown you on this C drive here, you're going to be removing hidden attributes on files that you really don't want to be removing hidden attributes on. So unless it's a dire situation, I'd suggest you not do that. Use the old method, unhide the folder that you have hidden, and that's it. If you have the virus on your computer and you need to do it this way, do it, unhide the folders that you want, that you think are hidden, I suggest you move them then or back them up onto a hard drive and redo your computer so as to hide those original XP or Windows folders that have now been unhidden by this process. So I hope this helps. It helped me a lot. It's a very simple, straightforward thing, and for my mind, works a lot better than a lot of the expensive or cheap recovery programs over there that didn't really work for me in this case. And as you can see, the file's back, so it works. And I'm hoping this helps you a lot. So enjoy your day. Thank you very much.